Alright my fighters, so as expected we have the Goku tag Frieza from the end of the Tournament of Power. So today we are going to talk about their abilities and we will break them down, and let me know your opinion about them, about their animations and abilities in the comments section below. Now before we start, don't forget to subscribe my channel if you haven't already, to help us hit 18,000 subscribers before the end of May. And if you enjoy the video, make sure to hit that like button and share the video with your friends. Now without any further ado, let's just get started. So as you can see, the first tag character without a reverse elements. So they aren't going to reverse their elements, instead they will have each its own element, and basically Goku is going to be purple and Frieza is going to be blue. This character's most impressive feature is the ability to counter a rising rush. Okay. Goku and Final Form Frieza has a unique gauge that starts at 100% and gradually drains, but as long as it has at least 1%, a counter will activate when the enemy activates a Rising Rush. Turn the tide of the battle in an instant. So it seems that their unique gauge is going to be focused around the Rising Rush, which is a little bit disappointing because usually the unique gauge is exactly what makes a character special, especially when it comes to Ultra Vegito Blue, for example. His unique gauge is what makes him #1 in PvP. So seeing that their unique gauge is mostly focused on the Rising Rush is a little bit of a downside, but we will have to see first how it is going to be. Maybe they are going to get some other buffs from it as well. Plus get buffs based on the number of times you tag switch to Goku and Frieza respectively. Okay, that is pretty cool. This tag character will bring some fearsome power to bear by the late stages of battle, because the more you actually tag switch, the more powerful they are going to be. So basically at the late stages of the battle they are going to be at maximum power. Alright, so the element of Goku is going to be purple. He is going to have Saiyan's own family, Frieza Force, Frieza and Frieza Force, or is it just Frieza Force? Because they have here a comma between them. Okay, I guess. Otherworld Warrior, Transforming Warrior, Lineage of Evil, and Universe Representative. There are so many different tags, and that is very helpful. And then they are Universe Survival Saga. The switch ability. Tag switch to Frieza. Get a boost to damage inflicted, recover health and ki, that is very good, and even nullify enemy special cover changes for a set. Oh, okay, that alone, this alone, nullify enemy special cover changes alone made them actually pretty phenomenal. Like, this is actually the best ability you can get on Switch, and it seems that it is going to be forever. Like, every time you switch you are going to gain it, which is very good. After switching you won't have to worry about special cover changes, so you can focus on your offense. They know very well how useful that ability is. Tag switch to Frieza. Switches own element to element blue. Restores own health by 15% and ki by 40, plus 30% to damage inflicted for 15 timer counts. Applies buff effect, nullifies enemies special actions that activates when changing cover to self for 10 timer counts, which is pretty cool, and it cannot be cancelled, but it's only for 10 timer counts. It is going to be very useful because it is going to allow you to continue the combo without anyone interrupting you, but it's still 10 timer counts alone only. Requirements: max switch gauge. The Z ability. The Z ability is going to buff Tag Universe Representative, which is very good. Then it is going to buff Universe Representative, Saiyan, and Lineage of Evil, so that you can use them on all three different teams that they are meant for, which is pretty broken actually. So at the maximum you are going to get 38% for Representative, Saiyan, and Lineage of Evil, base strike, attack, and defense, and then extra 18% for Universe Representative, base blast, defense, which is a very good ability right there. The strike and blast are going to have a special ability, plus 15% to damage inflicted for 10 timer counts, the same here. The crazy thing about it is that it is damage inflicted. It's not strike damage inflicted, it's not blast damage inflicted, it is just straight up damage inflicted. So no matter how many strikes you use, you are going to buff your damage, which means that if you use basically a blast after them, you are going to have that damage inflicted buff together with you, which is very good. The special move, a powerful special move arts that ignores endurance effects and reduces damage reduction effects. Deals massive impact damage, applies the following effects to self upon activation. Plus 30% to special move damage inflicted for 3 timer counts. Applies attribute upgrade minus 30% to enemies sustained damage cut effects for 3 timer counts. Nullifies enemies restores health when it reaches 0. And it has a blast armor when charging forward. But this is most likely Frieza's special move, right? I think, because we started by switching to Frieza, so I think that this should be Frieza's special move. They should have told us whose special move is this, or if it is for both of them, because usually not both of them has the same ability. But anyway, special. This special arts has blast armor and will inflict the enemy with substitution counts on hit. Plus, you can follow up with a variety of arts, allowing you to go for the KO before your opponent can strike back. Applies the following effects to self upon activation. Restores ki by 40, plus 20% to damage inflicted for 20 timer counts. Cancels attribute upgrades, downgrades and abnormal conditions. The following effects occur on hit. So this is when you activate it, and this is when you hit. Increases own arts card draw speed by 1 level for 5 timer counts, which is very good. Inflicts all enemies with 3 substitution counts. Comboable arts, strike arts, blast arts, special arts, special move arts. So, and it has a blast armor as well. So this is a pretty good green card. It has literally everything you would want actually from a green card. The unique ability number 1. Get boost to damage inflicted and reduction to strike and blast arts costs according to the number of times you've tag switched. Unleash fearsome power and powerful combos in the late stages of battle. Applies the following effects to self when battle starts or when this character enters the battlefield via tag switch. Plus 90% to damage inflicted, reduces damage received by 60%, 60% to key recovery, minus 3 to strike and blast arts costs, increases art card draw speed by 1 level, effects reset when tag switching to Frieza. So these are the abilities of Goku. Okay. The following effects occur when this character enters the battlefield. Restores own ki by 25, plus 50% to damage inflicted, reduces damage received by 10% for 15 timer counts, increases own Dragon Balls by 1. Oh wow, but it activates only once, so that's not that broken, but it's still, if you enter the battlefield and you need only 1 Dragon Ball, here you have it. Plus 20% to damage inflicted by ally tag universe representative for 20 timer counts. That looks pretty cool actually. Applies the following effects to self according to the number of times this character has tag switched to Goku. First time, plus 20% to damage inflicted, and remember, this is tag switched. So the first time you enter, you are going to enter with Goku, he isn't going to receive any of these. First time, plus 20% to damage inflicted, cannot be cancelled, and minus 3 to strike and blast arts costs cannot be cancelled. The second time, plus 40% to damage inflicted, and -6 to strike and blast arts costs, and both of them are unable to be cancelled as well. That is a very good ability right there, very good one, especially the reduction of the arts cost, because that is going to allow you to do even more combos, and that is going to lead to even more damage. Effects reset when tag switching to Frieza, of course. Unique ability 2. Has a special cover change against strike arts. Of course, being able to counter the enemy's rising rush is this character's greatest feature. Plus, if there are defeated battle members, seal all enemy main abilities and destroy your opponent's cards. This character gets stronger if your allies are defeated, meaning this unique ability will allow you to stage an impressive comeback. Okay. Knocks enemy back to long range if a cover change is performed against their strike arts attack. Comboable with the special move arts. While this character is in one of the following states, if own unique gauge is at 1% or above, consume entire unique gauge to counter enemy's rising rush. They aren't telling us how the counter is though. Slide moving or standing still, sidestepping to the left or right, receiving an attack, changing cover. All of these are going to allow you to counter the rising rush. Excludes abnormal conditions and special states caused by certain arts. So if they actually, if you are fainted or if you are under the paralyze effect, you aren't going to be able to basically use the counter. But other than that, you are going to be able to use the counter. The following effects occur when this character enters the battlefield if there is a defeated battle member. Restores own health by 20%, shortens allies substitution counts by 2. There is only one left ally, so randomly destroys 3 enemy cards, activates once. Reduces enemy ki by 30, seals all enemies main abilities for 3 timer counts, which is okay, I guess. Also charges own unique gauge by 100% if there are 2 defeated battle members. Okay. So if 2 battle members are defeated, you are going to get another chance at countering the opponent's rising rush, which is going to be pretty broken because usually that rising rush is going to be the one that actually beats you. So that is a very broken ability right there. Applies the following effects to self every time this character uses a strike or blast arts card. Restores health by 2% and restores ki by 5, and there is no limit for them. That is actually pretty good. Also applies the following effects to self if there is a defeated battle member. Plus 20% to damage inflicted for 10 timer counts, plus 20% to health restoration for 10 timer counts. That is very good as well. Final form Frieza now. The element is going to be blue. The character tags are going to be the same. The episode is going to be the same. Switch ability. Tag switch to Goku. Get a boost to strike damage inflicted, recover health and ki, and even gradually recover health for a short period of time with this switch ability. Tag switch to Goku. Switches own element to element purple, restores own health by 20% and ki by 25, plus 30% to strike damage inflicted for 15 timer counts, gradually restores own health each timer count for 15 timer counts. The Z ability is going to be the same. The strike, oh, okay, has blast armor. So you can throw out strike arts without fear of your opponent's blast attacks. Okay, so instead of having the buffs on the strike and the blast cards, he is going to have a blast armor on the strike, and that's all. Okay, I guess. Goku not having a blast armor, by the way, is very bad. Very bad. You would expect any Legends Limited or Ultra character that comes during this period of the game to have actually a blast armor on the strike always. Like seriously, any character that doesn't have a blast armor is going to have a downgrade in its kit. Anyways, the special move, a powerful special move arts that ignores endurance effects and reduces the enemy's damage reduction effects. Deals massive impact damage, applies the following effects to self upon activation, plus 30% to special move damage inflicted for 3-timer counts, applies attribute upgrade minus 30% to enemies sustained damage cut, effects for 3-timer counts, nullifies enemies restore health when it reaches 0. So this is pretty similar to the Goku one, right? Blast armor when charging forward. Okay, so this one has a blast armor. Wait a second. Just a second. Yeah, this one has a blast armor as well. So they are going to have the same blue card, which is pretty interesting. Maybe the animation is going to be different. It should be. Anyways, the green card special. This special arts will seal your opponent's strike arts to limit their options while also helping you get ready for an offensive by drawing cards and recovering ki. Randomly draws at most 3 new cards. Okay, so the Goku green card was actually a charging forward green card and you hit the enemy with it, while this one is going to be a standstill green card. Each one of them has its own unique abilities that makes it actually better or worse, but both of them are very good for sure. And this one is going to restore your own vanishing gauge by 70%, which is pretty phenomenal actually. The unique ability 1. Get a boost to critical rate and a reduction to special move arts cost according to the number of times you've tag switched with this powerful unique ability. You will be able to fire off cheap special arts that have a high chance of doing tremendous damage by the end of the battle. Applies the following effects to self when this character enters the battlefield via tag switch. Plus 90% to damage inflicted, reduces damage received, plus 20% to special arts, which is very good actually. Minus 10 to special move arts cost, okay. Increase arts card draw speed by 1 level for forever, okay. And effects reset when tag switching to Goku. The following effects occur when enemy switches characters while this character is on the battlefield. Draw a special move arts card next. That is very broken, but it's only for once, so that's good. Activation count resets when character switches or a tag switch is performed. Restores own ki by 30. Oh, so he is going to be able to draw a special move art every time you switch to him. That is actually a little bit more broken than what it was before. Restores own ki by 30, plus 30% to special move damage inflicted. Effect resets when character switch or tag switch is performed. Seals one enemy card slot randomly. The sealed card slot cannot be used for 5-timer counts. He likes to seal a lot actually, which is very annoying to be honest. Applies the following effects to self according to the number of times this character has tag switched to Frieza. First time minus 5 to special move arts cost and 30% to critical rate. Oh wow. The second time minus 10 to special move arts cost and 60% to critical rate. So Frieza is focused around special move while Goku is focused around blast and strike arts, which is pretty interesting actually. Alright, the second unique ability has the same powerful ability to special coverage change against strike arts and counter-rising rushes that Goku has. Will also get stronger like Goku if there is a defeated battle member. Frieza even inflict the opponent with various debuffs after their attack is over, allowing you to disrupt their offensive rhythm. So this is the cover change, and then we have the unique gauge, which are going to be the same. The following effects occur when this character enters the battlefield if there is a battle member a defeated battle member. Restores own health by 20%. Shortens allies substitution count by 2, randomly destroys 3 enemy cards, so this is the same as the Goku one. Also charges own unique gauge by 100% if there are 2 defeated battle members. Unique gauge will not charge if it has already disappeared. So you have the chance to have it only 2 times. Only. If you actually done all both 2 times, it's going to disappear and it won't be charging anymore. The following effects occur after enemy attack is over. Restores own health by 10%, inflicts enemies with attribute downgrade -1 arts card draw speed level, okay. Inflicts enemies with attribute downgrade +5 to all arts costs for 5 timer counts. So this ability is pretty annoying as well, which makes him actually even better. So overall, I think that this character is going to be very, very good. Is it going to be better than the Ultras that we have? I don't think so. I think that Ultra Vegito Blue, Ultra Rosé, and Ultra Kid Buu are still better. Maybe it is going to be better actually than Ultra Hit. But I think that the top 3 Ultras are going to be better than it. But it's definitely a candidate for top 4, and it is going to be a pretty broken character for sure. During the period where it has the boost, it is going to be even more broken than what I am telling you, but I am talking without the PvP boost. During the PvP boost, it might be a candidate for even top 3 or top 2. So we will see how good they are going to be in action, but they seem very annoying and very good actually. So if you are going to summon for them, good luck with your summons. I am going to definitely summon for them, and yeah, basically I hope that you get them if you are going to summon for them. Now, with that being said, that was everything for today. I hope that you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so that they can enjoy it too. And if you got any useful information from this video, or if you enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe my channel and turn on the notification bell beside it so that you stay notified with everything new about Dragon Ball Legends. And with that being said, see you as always in the next video of Dragon Ball Legends.